My name is Dr. Meenakshi and I'm here with you to introduce to you the candidates who are standing for the Lok Sabha elections from the Bangalore region. I'm introducing to you today Mr. Venkatesh, who is standing as an independent candidate from the Bangalore North constituency. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
What do you think are the main priorities for your constituency?
I will suppose suggesting that for the age group of 50 to 60 years, all classes, as such, what is there nowadays? The primary education and the education department offering midday meals. Like that only, the age group of 50 to 60, where I am going to offer the opportunity for the poor class in all classes. And I am trying my best to the proper supply of water to my constituencies and people, and not only my constituency, all peoples those are concerned, getting water from the neighboring rivers, not from the neighboring states, to fulfill the shortage of the water. I will completely make the government to pass an orders to give children education, for children's education, and eradicating the bonded labours.
How do you plan to address these three priorities of your constituency in the Parliament?
With the cooperation of other my colleagues, MPs, I'll put forth this demand before the President and make it success.
What are the important issues that are facing the nation? How are you going to raise these topics in the Parliament and propose legislation?
Today our nation is facing the terrorism. The part of the every peoples are facing much difficulty, even though Home Department and even common people, common citizens are suffering a lot. So that the department must take the sincere efforts to eradicate the terrorism by implementing the new systems, the scientific systems, and deputing more men in the police force as well as armies to concern.
What is the most important contribution that you have made in public life?
Yes, I did lot, but I cannot remember all these things. Definitely appreciate to my police officer. I have controlled, when I was working in the KHF district, the rowdy elements are there. I did lot of, I also encountered one of the rowdy fellow, and I gone to the STF for the coving of the Veerappan, and I served there about 6 months. I got the rewards and awards also from our police department of Karnataka.
Failure is the stepping stone to success. Would you be able to relate one such episode in your life which has helped you to convert it into success?
Definitely. Efforts are very important for every human being. As such, being the officers and our political leaders must take incentive and to improve these methods, scientific methods, to do the good for the country and the people.
How would you elaborate on the methods that you would use to keep in constant touch with your voters from your constituency?
Definitely. I will set up my office in my constituency. I will available for my men for solving the demands, whoever they may be. Whether my own party man, or may not be a party man, or any poor or rich, whoever will come to me, I will serve for them.
There are lots of funds that are given to you as part of the MP Lad funds. How do you plan to utilize this money?
Money is utilizing for the public services, which are not insufficient for the country, which is good for to develop and good for the people, which is actually beneficial. I will utilize the money with a prompt way and sincerely, without doubt.
Corruption and terrorism are the major problems for the country. How would you as an MP deal with these problems?
The public must mind, actually. The public is the backbone of our country, because without the information, without the knowledge, the forces are very lesser than the comparison of the public, When the public is cooperates us, as means in sense of politicians and not to the police department, not any officials who are concerned, then only we can stop, we can eradicate this terrorism. The corruption also, when giver is there, taker is easily takes. So that the givers should mind that they should not encourage the corruption.
How will you, with your service, help to be a better politician? With your service as a policeman record, how did that help you to be a better politician?
Better, whatever the government gives funds, whatever they will, their fundamental rights are there. Fundamentals, we have to stick on to the fundamental rights, and we have to do the good for the people. It is the sincerity and the good, as we call as a good MP.
Youth unemployment and moral policing have become a major problem in the last few months. How do you plan to deal with both these problems?
Definitely. Regarding the opportunity given for those who are coming from the foreign countries without a job, losing their job, our government, particularly Indian government, can develop an area to construct more factories. As such, the labor skilled people are coming out of the country. We have to provide. In sense, the government take interest to, for example, what we call factories, new factories. Okay, and also the per capita income also be improved by sanctioning the budget by the central government for the people who have lost their jobs.
What about moral policing?
Moral policing, the police is there, no doubt. I'm upset because I'm being the police officer I have served. I know the difficulties of the police department. The government also encouraging. The interest of the police officers is very required, but they want patriotism. Patriotism is very important. Negligence is not an important. If everyone have a patriotism to serve our country, to save our country, definitely everything will be good and fulfilled.
What is the message that you would like to give to all the members of your constituency?
I want all classes, all people of all groups must be very happy, but they have to live equally without any caste and creed. I will do without any partiality. I will look everyone as one.
Thanks. Namaskaram.
Namaskar.